Hi there and welcome to Apple World. JT is genuinely attempting to begin something with Sukihana that is ridiculous. I was secured when the tune came out. I return home. I take a gander at my telephone. Everyone continues to tag me, they continue labeling me, and they are labeling Cardi too. They said JT was attempting to diss me in a melody or Cardi B purportedly. Assuming JT was without a doubt tossed conceal as Suki unjustifiable. There will be an issue in a melody or Cardi B purportedly, assuming JT was without a doubt tossed conceal as Suki unjustifiable. There will be an issue and it will include tossing hands, so JT better run anyway. Like Suki said, it's plausible that JT's hit was truly implied for Cardi B and not her kid. We know for sure that there's a touch of pressure there with Cardi, yet we should simply get directly into separating this from you all. So JT at last she released her enthusiastically expected new track. Okay, and clearly her fans were filling the tune as it figured out how to arrive at number 1 on the US iTunes rap melody diagram. In the midst of the progress of her most recent delivery, she even took to Instagram to share a sincere message with her fans, say thanks to them for supporting her, and promise much more hits on her forthcoming mixtape. City Cinderella. She truly answered in a post by the local talk, "Thank you to each one who's pulling for me. I work my behind off day to day, ask, and put in my time. I'll keep on instructing my allies on streaming my music and how to help me. I had a good time. Currently, no bars. Presumptuous rap sideways. Laid back, arrogant rap okay hang through the window. City Cinderella will be everything again. Thank you all anyway." The tune was not moving on the grounds that it was great. It was additionally moving a result of a specific bar that goes, "She ate crab legs, now her entire tooth missing, modest a facade, you stay talking, is might that bar at any point have been about Cardi or Sukihana child. We definitely realize that Suki has sufficient on her plate right now. She was captured by the Broward District Sheriff's specialty in North Stronghold Water Dale and accused of 2 counts of ownership with plan to disperse. At the hour of her capture, she purportedly had codeine and MDMA in her control, and her security was set at $7,500 anyway. When she came out, she said that everybody was exploding her telephone about JT apparently concealing her or Cardi B in her new tune. Okay honey, on the off chance that you know Sui, you realize that a darling will constantly be immediate, and she took to Instagram to resolve the issue, so she said in the tune, her cheapers on a few crab legs, and she has forever been talking. I did. Now we as a whole realize I didn't break my teeth on some crab legs. I love crabs. That is typical. I need to post it. I post. I'm genuine now. Sue currently recently conceded that she broke her tooth while eating crab legs. As of now, I would rather not pay $2,030,000 for no teeth in the event that I can't eat crab legs. Where's my tooth? I generally show love. Never have on, never call, and generally show love. Sui additionally referenced that she had recently seen JT at her birthday celebration, and it was all embraces and laughs, and where it counts, she feels that perhaps JT wasn't being obscure anyway. She actually requests that JT dispel any confusion on who she's discussing. I was at the JT birthday celebration. It was embraces and snickers. So I don't feel like she is discussing me. And I don't accept her as the young lady who started having issues with irregular individuals while she dropped us off. So they say there is inconvenience in heaven with her and Cardi. You all are attempting to hit me up on the dish. JT cleared it up on the grounds that I realize you see individuals continue labeling me, and C is just tagging me a heart. I don't feel like me, and you got no tea, no shade, so they let me know. Yet she's got to adore how Suki decided to deal with this present circumstance, keeping in mind that there have been reports guaranteeing that she's the kind to toss hands. Suki decided not to permit individuals to guzzle her into a non-existent honeybee. She remained on business, and well called JT to the rug to clear up the disarray anyway. Even with Suki straightforwardly requesting explanation, individuals were all over virtual entertainment labeling JT and furthermore requesting that she explain who she was discussing, and despite the fact that JT was presenting each 15 on 20 minutes since the show began, she in a real sense decided not to address the shade, so the we are as yet not certain if the shade was coordinated as Suki or Cardi. Okay, with regards to Cardi, the possibility that the verse might have been about her. wouldn't be too fantastical considering she likewise shared exposure that she broke one of her facade on a hard bagel in spring. And perhaps quite possibly, JT utilized a crab leg reference to lose individuals when she, to be sure, expected to conceal. Cardi B recalls that Cardi and JT had issues back in 2022 when they got into a disagreement via virtual entertainment. This was when Cardi alluded to JT as Nicki's lap canine after JT deliberately avoided her with regard to a salutary directive for her joint effort with Gorilla. What occurred at the time was that JT wrote in light of individuals calling her out for working with Nicki Minaj. I dislike that at all. I've been doing remixes and never gotten credited on a graph. Yet they get sung in exactly the same words and assist with pushing their unique tunes as expected. Dissimilar to you all. Well, I couldn't say you all because you don't rap your tweets. Glean and Stream Fenef Remix and Sovereign Blend. It was all a dreadful battle after that. Because after Cardi called JT Nicki's lap canine, JT told Cardi to go get a genuine ability in the wake of asserting that they were talking in the DMS and Cardi was concealing her openly accordingly. Cardi applauded back by letting JT know that she ought to take a gander at the rating on their tunes. Because the melody that the City Young Ladies did with Cardi is their tune that has the most perspectives and realities. Not too far off loathsome realities you all well. JT likewise made her help for the card's viral Nicki Minaj is exceptionally uproarious, just to demonstrate whose side she's on. For example, when there was a hamburger with Nicki and Megan Thee Steed, JT posted her help for Nicki, saying, I recognize Nicki Minaj for not tapping out yet dropping music, knowing so many chances against her. It's a lot of cash to end Nicki, yet it's a greater God to continue to be you. Your inheritance won't ever be scattered at Nicki Minaj. I love you. What's more? Nicki likewise raised JT on her visit, so there's plainly love there, and perhaps for JT. A foe of her companion is her foe now. Only half a month prior, there was still a touch of pressure among Cardi and JT, which was observable after Cardi presented a freeform on her melody, like what? Then, in a real sense, a couple of moments after Cardi posted the video, JT posted a photograph from Milan Design Week in a very much like fit. Clearly, she was called out for attempting to begin something with Cardi with many individuals saying that she presented the photographs purposefully on standout enough to be noticed, so it's truly conceivable that the plate was about Cardi, yet the way that JT referenced crab legs made it more probable that she was discussing Suki. The main issue is that the shade would be extremely superfluous, 'cause it's unmerited, and Suki herself said that she's never disapproved of JT. Well, one individual was very much like, I'm making an effort not to prompt yet if Suki disappeared. Subsequent to eating crab legs, who else is JT discussing we not going demonstration, oblivious to the subconscious shots? Yet look at this, here's an image of Cardi eating crab legs too. I realize I know Cardi didn't say that she lost her tooth while she was eating crab legs, she was eating bagels. Yet consider the possibility that JT likewise saw that image and utilized that line and just left the entire circumstance questionable, cause, sincerely, there has never been any meat among JT and Suki, and like Suki said in her video, she was even with JT at her party and it was all embraces and chuckles, so it truly wouldn't seem okay for JT to conceal in Suki for, in a real sense, not a glaringly obvious explanation, and it's much more terrible that JT won't eliminate any confusion. JT rushes to get them Twitter fingers rolling when somebody gets down on her or notices her, so don't you find it a little? Subscribe Apple World for more videos.